Hey guys, welcome back. We're here with our friend John Lundquist, Pheasants Forever. I want to talk to you a few minutes about our V3 Compact. This is a gun that we're really excited about because we've seen a huge growth and a huge resurgence in not only youth shooting sports but also youth involvement in hunting. And then honestly, the face of hunting's changed a lot in my experience because you've got a lot more smaller statured people in general coming to the sport, right?
Absolutely, they're starting younger. Absolutely.
Yeah. So this is a gun that it's built along that vein. We're excited about it. It's part of our V3 platform, so it uses our burst support gas system, and what you find there is there's a lot of advantages to that system, but as it relates to a youth or small statured shooter, right, the important things are reduced recoil.
Right.
You get to shoot a 12 gauge payload in flight versus 20 gauge recoil, right? So it's a 12 gauge gun that just about anybody can handle. I've never had anybody shoot this gun that said, you know, it's kind of pushing me around, it's beating me up. It's a very soft shooting gun. The burst support system also uses a gas block that's back here instead of forward located like most guns, and that brings your balance point back. So shorter people, shorter arms, less body strength, upper body strength, you know, it's easier for them to snap the gun on target, point it where they need it to be. We're really excited about that. This gun also comes with a 13-inch length of pull stock. It's 1.25 inches shorter than our standard gun, and it comes with a 22-inch barrel, and those two are paired together very nicely. It keeps the balance point right in the front of the receiver. We ship it with a length of pull kit so that they can take it out to the 14-inch that comes standard on most of our other field guns, and it comes with a drop and cast adjustment shims so they can kind of fit the gun to them, right? Part of the nature of dealing with a compact gun is you're acknowledging in the beginning it doesn't fit the 85%, right?
Exactly.
It's not just in arm length or shoulder length or reach. It's bone structure, it's neck length, it's head position, it's all
Males,
kinds
females,
of things that really matter.
Right.
So we're really excited about this. The gun it's about the same MSRP as our standard gun. MSRP is $915. Usually you'll find them on the shelf about $740, $750. So it's a gun that just about anybody can get into, especially if they've got youth that are getting into shooting sports, right? This is a platform that most people can afford and put their kids into it, and then they've got a 12 gauge gun that they can grow with. They can use it in the field, right? It's a great pheasant gun. I love shooting it for birds.
Well, you can shoot trap with it. It's key. The sporting plays would be great for sporting plays. It's quick, easy to handle. It's not a taxing gun on weight all day. So smaller frame shooters fit right into it. It's going to be really versatile.
So we're really excited about it. So far, it's been very well received. Carried it out to some shooting events, carried it out to some hunts. Really think you should check it out if you've got a youth that you're interested in getting into the shooting sports, or if you've got a wife or a son. I mean, I'm not a tall guy, right? So this gun works great for me for point shooting on fast birds. I would tell you should really check it out, and I think you'll be really impressed.
So in Minnesota, I don't know if in Minnesota, high school shooting sports is the #1 varsity sport in the state. We overtook hockey, so there's a lot of kids out there that are starting in that junior high age bracket and they're moving on up to collegiate shooters, which is kind of cool. So it's an opportunity for kids to advance their education through shooting sports and get involved.
That youth shooting that you're talking about, the collegiate stuff, that's part of the thing part of what catalyzed us into this road. Right?
Perfect.
Because my experience has been a lot of times youth shooters, they get pushed into a 410, they get pushed into a 20 gauge, and those are not necessarily beginner's guns, right?
No, not at all.
They're actually expert guns in a lot of cases. So
exactly.
This is one of those things where we said, we talked to some of these youth shooters that were coming up and said, do you really want to be shooting 20 gauge or do you want to be shooting 12? And the answer was pretty consistent. I wanted to shoot 12, but it's heavy, it doesn't long, fit. It beats me up, I can't shoot it all day, I can't get the amount of rounds down range that I want to. And so we said, we can probably solve most, if not all of that with our V3 platform. So we kind of took a compact gun, right? And so far it's been really, really well received because it lives up to the hype, right? It's a soft shooting gun, it's easy to handle.
And more successful on the range and the field.
Yeah,
they do both.
They're throwing much bigger payloads, they're breaking more birds, they're killing more birds, and they're excited now instead of discouraged.
To go back, so we're improving the number of people that get out in the field and participate, which we've seen declines over the past few years in hunters, and it's nice to see shooting sports starting to fill that gap. And now we just need to get them into the field hunting, and equipment is the key. They need to be able to be comfortable and carry it all day without being a burden.
It's got to fit their needs.
This is a great gun for that, and you can play with its safety to make it ambidextrous.
Yeah,
so
it's a
well
right-hand
fit.
only gun, but it's got a reversible safety. So if you need to change it,
Right.
left-handed shooters, yeah, it's
perfect.
it's a great platform to start with, and honestly, a great platform to evolve with.
Right, right. We were talking about quail earlier with the short barrel length. It's a great snap shooting gun.
I love shooting this gun.
It doesn't get hung up in the brush and the trees, so it's a great gun to take out in the field and not have a lot of problems with. So yeah, great gun.
Look, I thank you.
Hey, awesome gun. Good job, guys.
Thank you guys
I love
for
it.
joining us, and we'll see you soon.